Is there a man that you want back in your life right now? Well, I'm Michael Fiore, and I'm going to show you how to force your ex-boyfriend or husband to want to get back together with you by rewinding your ex's brain to how it was before the breakup, bringing back his devoted, loving, passionate thoughts and feelings for you, even if right now he wants nothing to do with you. What I'm about to show you is like taking a time machine to when you two were getting along perfectly, when he saw you as the woman of his life that he was absolutely devoted to. Do you remember how it felt when you and him had a beautiful, blissful relationship with wild sex, passion, fun, and we're just enjoying life so much more? It can be that way again, and very soon, if you listen to what I'm about to tell you in this short, free presentation. I know you probably think your breakup situation is special, but believe me, I've almost certainly coached women like you in the exact same situation before. I want you to know that this will work no matter how long you've been broken up, whether he dumped you or if you made the mistake of letting him go. It will work even if you've cheated on him or have done something unforgivable. And this method will get him back even if he's made it clear he never wants to see you again. I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of a breakup because I've been there myself. It's absolutely awful. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere and feels like a nasty kick to the gut. You don't know how things went wrong so fast. You didn't even know things were wrong until it's too late. Out of nowhere, you get blindsided with him telling you it's over. No chance to talk it out, no chance to fix things. And there are other times when you can see a breakup coming over time, and that can make it even worse. You can see him growing more distant, getting colder each day, touching you less and less, losing interest in sex with you. And even if you ask what's wrong, he says, nothing. It's like a razor blade slowly peeling away at your heart, making it more raw each day, with that gnawing feeling that the end is near, and that there's nothing you can do about it, until the final day where he finally admits he doesn't love you anymore, and he's gone. Whether he gives you a reason or not, you never feel like you have the full story. You're not sure if he's leaving you for another girl, or if he's just not attracted to you anymore. You don't know if maybe you weren't good enough in bed, or if you just said something wrong that hurt his feelings. If you're mad at him, you have a right to be, because most likely he did not tell you when he realized the relationship was in trouble. And if he did, he almost certainly did not tell you what was really wrong. And afterwards, you're left to pick up the pieces of your life, trying to move on with no real closure, while still feeling absolutely destroyed. And it just gets worse. No matter how you try to move on, whether it's by dating other people or escaping with alcohol, TV, or drugs, you just can't get him out of your head. You can't escape that nauseous feeling that he was the one for you, that there can be no one else who makes you feel so loved and special, that there's no man on the planet that you can see yourself spending the rest of your life with. And the scary part is, you might be right. He may be the best match for you on this entire earth. And once he's gone, you'll never find someone like him again. He's irreplaceable. And you can't help feel that crushing regret, that nasty churn in your gut, that feeling that maybe, just maybe, you could have done something to prevent it. And to make matters worse, it's affecting every other area of your life too. You're not focused at work, your health is getting worse, you're not eating right or exercising like you did before. And if you had a smoking habit, chances are it's back. But it doesn't have to be that way, not anymore. You don't have to be in pain anymore. And you don't even have to get over him. You can have him back, and very soon, by following a method that literally rewinds his brain to the time when he was fully and completely in love with you. But you first need to know why nothing you've tried to get him back has worked so far. Most likely you've made some effort on your own to get back together with him. By calling him, sending him texts, telling him how you feel, and nothing has worked. And there's a very big reason why all that has failed, and why he won't even listen to you when you try to work things out with him, why he won't even give you a chance to make things right. And it's because his brain has completely changed from when you two were in love. It's impossible for him to see you the same way he did before. If you could see an X-ray or CAT scan of his brain now versus when you two were together, you'd swear you were looking at two different men. Yes, his brain wiring, his neural pathways, and his cognitive filters are all radically different from when you were dating. So when he looks at you, he is biologically unable to feel those warm, loving, and passionate feelings he used to have for you. I'll show you how this works right here. Let's say we put his feelings for you on a graph, and imagine the graph covers the entire time you've known him. You could say this is when he first met you. This is when he got to know you better and start liking you. And here's where he fell deeply in love with you and couldn't imagine being with anyone else. Here's where you had a little fight and recovered. Over here is where you had a big fight and tried to patch things up. And here's when it started to go downhill and he lost interest and affection for you, to where you are now, being absolutely worthless in his eyes, while he looks for a woman to fill your shoes. No matter how wonderful things were with him a few months or years ago, he's looking at you now as if things are awful and always have been awful. Can you see why trying to fix the relationship from over here is never going to work? It's impossible. He can't love you when he's picturing you through this filter of, she's not good enough for me. But there is a solution. Using text messages, you're going to hit the rewind button and take your ex-boyfriend or husband on a mental time machine, so he remembers you from here instead, when things were great, when he loved you with all of his heart and couldn't imagine ever leaving you, and can only see you as a wonderful woman he has spent the best times of his life with. So when he finally asks you to be his girlfriend again, you will not be talking to the same man you are today. You'll be talking to the man you fell in love with before the breakup, before things got difficult, before all this anguish and heart-wrenching drama. When he's still looking at you from this place, he's still in love with you, and it's as if the breakup never happened. His brain still has in its records how it felt to be totally in love with you. And all you have to do is get him to re-experience all these feelings in the present moment, so he can't help but fall head over heels for you again. When he sees you from this place, then his getting back together with you is a no-brainer. How could he not want to be with you again if he's feeling this way about you? So all you have to do is follow my method called Text Your Ex Back, which triggers him to relive and desperately want back the best times you two had. You make him vividly re-experience what it was like to have you as the woman he completely trusted, fantasized about, and loved, to the point where his mind literally cannot process living without you, and he has to have you back in his life. Now, how do you get started tonight in getting him back? Well, you have a challenge, because most likely your boyfriend or husband does not want to hear from you right now. He doesn't want to get back together, and he will be actively resisting any advance you make. He has made a decision, and he doesn't want to second-guess himself. So if he has the slightest suspicion that you're trying to get him to fall for you again, he'll shut you down. So you have to be very, very careful in how you do this. This is why the under-the-radar method in the Text Your Ex Back is so important. You're very lucky, because up until recently, this process would be nearly impossible to do. Because if your ex didn't want to talk with you on the phone or meet you in person, there's no way you could trigger these feelings in him again. But since you can send him text messages from your phone, that changes everything. For one, he has to read every text you send him. He can delete your emails and voicemails, decline your calls, but at this point, we don't have any way to really ignore a text message from someone. His phone won't even let him pretend it didn't happen. So using your cell phone, you can gently prop the door open with a text message, and then you use the Text Your Ex Back method. Get him to start reliving the times when he felt most in love with you, so he can't resist asking or even pleading with you to take him back. See, it has to be his idea. He can't think he's giving you another chance, or you'll end up right back where you were before. But there's even more to it than that. You can even use text messages to inject sexual subconscious suggestions, building intense desire in him to feel your body against his. So he starts remembering what it was like to have you as a powerful lover, the only lover he could ever want. Trust me, from the thousands of men I've talked to, at the peak of their romantic relationship, their woman is covering all their sexual needs. So sending him these sexual heat-generating texts will not only make him want your body again, but it will act as a powerful insulator against other women who are trying to have sex with him right now. This is how you keep other women from seducing him until you get him back. If you want to start the process of getting back your husband or boyfriend tonight, you can do it in the push of a button. When you register for Text Your Ex Back, the only proven system to get your ex-boyfriend or husband to fall in love with you again, by rewinding his brain to see you as he did when he was completely in love with you. In Text Your Ex Back, you'll learn the across-the-bow tactic to rapidly reestablish friendly contact, so you have a clean slate and can open the door to open communication. This is incredibly important if your last moment together was on a bad note, and especially if he's asked you not to contact him again. Once you have him responding happily to you, Text Your Ex Back will teach you how to trick him into reliving his fondest memories of you, when he was completely devoted to you, and his happiness depended on how much you loved him. So he starts not only missing you, but wonders, what have I done? At some point, his decision to leave you just does not make sense anymore, and he desperately needs you to be in his life again. But that's not all you'll do with Text Your Ex Back. It's one thing to have him miss your love and companionship, and another thing to make him feel a throbbing lust for your body, to set off a blazing fire in his sexuality that can only be taken care of by you. You'll be hijacking his sexual needs and pointing them all towards you, while he has no idea that you're even trying to turn him on. Once you have him thinking fondly of you, missing those good times with you, and outright fantasizing about you, tearing him apart in bed, there's nothing that can keep him from running back into your arms, no matter how things ended, no matter what his current relationship status is. Once his heart, mind, and body are focused on you, he's yours. Text Your Ex Back will also show you how to get your own mindset right, so using all the tools is easy. You'll learn how to evaporate away any jealousy you're feeling about new women he's dating, and you'll dissolve any anger or resentment that's in the way of you being with him again. Men can smell resentment a mile away, and it obliterates any chance you have of getting him back. Text Your Ex Back will give you exercises that almost instantly give you a rock-solid confidence that will make your man feel magnetically pulled to you. And don't be surprised if you see other men you know checking you out or even competing for your attention. The paradox is that once you've gone through Text Your Ex Back, not only will your ex desperately want to be with you again, but other men will find themselves irresistibly attracted to you at the same time. And once you have that position of power, your relationship is now on your terms, with your partner now thinking about how he can make you happy and never letting you down again. And if you're worried about how he might respond to you once you start texting him, you have nothing to fear, because you will now know Text Judo. Text Judo is the art of taking whatever he says, good, bad, or neutral, and sending him a response that makes him desire and respect you even more. You'll be blown away by how Text Judo changes your relationship forever, because you'll now know how to respond to any situation over text. And I give you a ton of specific examples, so you're incapable of screwing this up. You'll know what to text back if he's happy to hear from you, and you'll know what to text him when he says nothing back. I'll even show you how to completely turn the tables if he says something outright nasty. You'll be melting his heart bit by bit until he's utterly consumed with emotion and just has to be in your arms again. And if any of this sounds like it will be difficult, relax. Every step is taken care of for you, from the first innocent text to the big talk at the end when you start dating again. Oh, and the big talk is going to be his idea, so you don't even have to risk getting rejected by him ever again. And just so you know, this has worked for other people in your situation. Like Carla. Carla from Chicago says, thank you, thank you, thank you. My ex-boyfriend wouldn't even talk to me and told me it was over forever. Then I did exactly what you said, and just last week, he actually proposed. I'm so happy, Michael. You're a miracle worker. And Terry from Seattle says, Michael, I had to write you about this to give other people hope. I found your program 3 months ago. I couldn't believe when my ex started writing me back. At first, he seemed so angry and hurt, but after just a few days of texting, he just relaxed. It was so amazing when we saw each other again for the first time. We met up just as friends, but when we said goodbye, he hugged me and wouldn't let go. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know we have such a great chance now. Thank you. Now, let me ask you, if you could push a button right now and absolutely guarantee the man you love would be back in your arms, how much would you pay to push that button? Remember, it's absolutely guaranteed, so you wouldn't risk a cent. I think if you truly love this man, most women would pay thousands for an option like this, but luckily it's not going to cost you thousands. You can have complete access to Text Your Ex Back tonight for the low price of $197, which I'm going to cut in half to $97, and then cut in half one more time for you to $47. Yes, you get to have your ex-boyfriend or husband back for only $47 without any begging, pleading, or anything unpleasant. And it will be his idea for you two to get back together. Remember that magic button I was telling you about that would get you the love of your life back, guaranteed? Well, it's right below this video, listed as the Add to Cart button. Press Add to Cart, go through Text Your Ex Back, and you'll have your lover back guaranteed. If for whatever reason that doesn't happen, you get 100% of your money back, no questions asked. You have a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee on Text Your Ex Back. This means that in 60 days, if you don't have your man in your arms and are having the best relationship of your entire life, then request a refund. Or if in 60 days you're back together with him, but think you would have been better off just letting him go, then ask for a refund. And if 60 days go by and you just don't have enough time to go through the course, then sure, go ahead, ask for a refund. I won't be offended. I know this works because I've seen the numerous stories of other people who are enjoying the best relationships of their lives from using Text Your Ex Back, like Sarah from St. Louis, who says, "I never thought this was going to work, but I was desperate. I can't even tell you how shocked I was when he responded to my very first text. We're giving it another go." And Margaret, who says, "I was hoping TXB would help us get back together. What I didn't realize was that it was going to help us have so much better of a relationship than we ever had before." If you want to have your lover back for good, then you need to click the Add to Cart button right now so you can get started. You'll be taken to a secure checkout page where we'll process your order. Then you'll be taken to the Text Your Ex Back Owners section where you can access all of the content. Now, to be clear, this is not a monthly membership site or anything like that. You make a one-time payment of only $47 and nothing again, ever. To be honest, making this a membership site would be ludicrous because once you get your ex back, you don't need me anymore. You can go off and have a wonderful time with your life partner and enjoy all the passion and romance you've been missing. But you have to click Add to Cart right away while this offer is still available. And I have a few bonus surprises I'm throwing in just to make sure your relationship gets back off the ground as soon as possible. First, we have bonus number 1. Instant Forgiveness with Dr. Frederick Luskin. How to drop any grudge in your life so you can accept and love this person completely. This will help give you the fresh start with your husband or boyfriend. You'll know how to let go of things that have bothered you in the past, even if you don't get an apology. This is crucial to making your relationship right because any dark remaining resentment between you two will cripple your chances of success in your new relationship. Bonus number 2 is the Infidelity Buster with Jan Hall. This will help you heal any infidelity past history between you two and even help prevent it from occurring in the future. Yeah, this is probably worth the entire price of the program alone. Bonus number 3 is called Facebook Romance Secrets. Facebook Romance Secrets is where I teach you how to use Facebook and other social media sites to create incredible romance with your man, getting him gushing and melting every time he sees a message or status update from you. No matter where you are, you'll be making him feel loved and taken care of, and his friends will be amazed by you and constantly telling him how lucky he is to be with you. You'll learn how to get him incredibly excited and ramped up for a night out with you by placing little posts on his wall that captivate him with anticipation. And you'll know how to comment on his photos in a way that makes him feel like he has the greatest girlfriend or wife in the world. Now, when we add everything together that you get in Text Your Ex Back, you get the complete Text Your Ex Back program, $197 value. Instant Forgiveness with Dr. Frederick Luskin, a $27 value. The Infidelity Buster with Dr. Jan Hall, a $27 value. Facebook Romance Secrets, a $47 value. That's over $279 worth of value, real stuff, for just one fully refundable payment of $47. So when you click Add to Cart and get started right now, you'll have results like Margaret, Sarah, Melanie, Patty, Matthew, John, so many others, hundreds and hundreds, thousands of men and women who are now back with their soulmates and having an amazing life. And you can have the same thing. Plus, there's one more benefit I want to tell you about. When I started Text Your Ex Back, I created a comment section on the content page so people could share stories and ask questions. And now the Text Your Ex Back owners section has become a full-blown community of people helping and supporting each other. So any question you have while using the program will be most likely answered in a couple hours, if not minutes. You have a full-blown coaching community included in your purchase. You'll be getting help from people who have gone through the program and succeeded. So I would value that at least $6-7 on top of everything else. But you still get the whole package, everything I've talked about, for only $47. But you have to act now, because I can't possibly keep the price this low for long. You need to click Add to Cart to lock in your price before it's too late. It could literally double overnight. Remember that everything is completely money-back guaranteed, so you have absolutely nothing to lose. So let me ask you, do you want this man back or not? If you don't really want him back, then we have nothing more to really talk about. Go on and find someone new. And please, don't waste your ex-lover's time by using Text Your Ex Back to make him fall in love with you again. That would be cruel, and I don't want this program used for shady purposes. But if you do really want this man back, then honestly, what in the world are you waiting for? You have the chance to have him back in your life for less than $50. A couple bags of groceries, and it's all 100% guaranteed, so you get every penny back if you don't have the relationship of your wildest dreams within 60 days. I'd hate to see you walk away from this out of some misguided attempt to save a few bucks, and then never have this man in your life again. I said this program will work even if you haven't seen him in a while, but let's be honest. At some point, he's going to meet someone new. Get married, have kids. When that happens, I'm sorry, I might not be able to help you. It's one thing to take a man back from a new girlfriend, and another thing to take him back from a new family. The worst part is he won't even know what he's missing. He'll think he's happy, but always feel like there's something incomplete. But he won't be able to do anything about it, all because you didn't step up and take him back. If this happens, tell me, how are you going to feel? How's it going to feel to know you could have had a solid chance to have him again, but you wanted to save a measly $47, so you put it off? And now you're alone, sad, and without anyone. I don't want that for you. Instead, you could have a wondrous relationship with the man of your dreams, a best friend and lover that takes care of your every need. This is the man you can be having wild, passionate sex with again, be creating everlasting memories with, and you'll have him running back into your arms, thinking it was his idea. Isn't that what you want? If so, then you absolutely must click the Add to Cart button to get started. You'll be taken to our secure checkout page and start your 60-day trial of Text Your Ex Back. If you don't get him back, you get a full refund. Easy enough? This is your last chance. It's only a matter of time before he starts dating a new woman he thinks is the one he's supposed to be with. You don't want him to start a sexual relationship with a new girl when you could have prevented it, right? It's time to get started. Click Add to Cart and bring back the best relationship of your life. You've already seen the success stories of women who have won their men back, like Terry, Margot, Sarah, and so many others. And when you have your man back with you again, I hope you'll give me permission to share your story too. I'm Mike Fiore, and I'll see you soon. Just click the Add to Cart button right now.